Everybody, a bit of a fake start here, actually. I just realized I was a little busy tonight, and you don't really care that much, but I left a bunch of celery and veggies out that were drying, and now I gotta put them all away. So give me just a couple more. I'm sure to tell everybody that I'm putting away vegetables. We'll be back in a few. I'm gonna put it back to starting soon. Watt says, careful of the poop parasite. I don't think boil the celery. I don't think celery was on the list. I saw cilantro was out there. Thankfully, no cilantro recently. You let me know if you've seen celery or tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, or what's the other thing? Red peppers. Oh, and carrots. What about cherry tomatoes, Watts? We are far from ready. So I tell you what, we're gonna vacuum seal the celery together. If you don't know what's going on, you got to show up early. Now, why are we talking about vegetables? I was just like, normally I cut these up and I put them in like a bunch of glass containers, and then I'm like ready to go. Dip them in some fat-free ranch, then I'm good to go. But I'm gonna do a little vacuum seal. Let's get that done. Let's see. Ooh, yeah. Watts, you're not gonna risk it with your tomato a day? Well, I eat cherry tomatoes, and the irony, of course, is that, I mean, I cleaned them, so rinse them all off, you know? This is the most San Francisco thing you've ever seen. I think it's just a normal thing that Ponton. I don't even know why this is San Franciscan. It's really not. This is a Fran thing. Most people in San Francisco I know do not do this. All right, there we go. Sealed up. Let's look at the results. Ooh, yeah, let's go. Look at that. Boom. Vacuum sealed. What happens, obviously, you keep these in your drawer if it's not, I mean, this is the best thing I've ever invested in. Celery, super fast. It starts to get flimsy and bendy. It's terrible that way. You like it crispy and crunchy, fresh as can be. So, you know, if you've watched my little cooking stream, you've seen it before. Okay, let me put this away. I do want to make sure we shouted out Rayleigh from last night. I cannot remember if we did. Let's get my closed captions on, but I need another couple. Get my rest of my stuff here, and then I'll be ready to go. But quick hellos in case people are leaving. I apologize. Ponton, you were first, almost. I mean, Nightwing technically was, but you were with the notification. Good job. Neveo right there behind you. What's up, Neveo? How we doing, man? Brian the Brain. Yeah, dude, it's a late one. I like kind of had to drag myself to the gym. I'll tell you more about it when I get back, but it ended up being one of those things where I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't really feel fantastic, but then boom, now I feel really good. The caffeine I had at 5 p.m. probably was a bad idea. Jake, how's it going? Elrac is back. Think I like the Cradle End game? Yeah, you want to hear about it? Watts, thanks for dropping to the top of the stream in case you take off or lurk or otherwise. Always good to see you. Be sure if you want to ban anyone or time anyone out while we are away, getting the rest of things ready. Never hesitate, Watts. Anytime you decide to bring down the hammer, you need to keep people in line, you know? Plus, we might still have shared band lists, which I always say is like one of the best. I actually think it's one of the best things on Twitch. Like what happens is it doesn't ban it for the other person. It's like, but if you ban someone, I'll see it as a threat and vice versa. All right, I'll be right back. One sec. Let me go back to starting soon since it's kind of half the deal. I'll be right back. Thanks for joining it. Like, I feel like at this point, I've definitely forgotten to do something. I was like, is my oven on? Like, was I going to start the dishwasher? I guess I can do that later. Oh, man. Mushu, what's going on? How we doing? Jake Pearson, the stream title should be click if you love vacuum sealing your celeries to keep them fresh. You know, honestly, if I was any fun at all, I would make it that. I think it would be far more interesting. But then people would keep asking me about it. Ponton, I'm not even going to bring it up. Not even going to bring it up because it's I guarantee it's going to happen. You watch. Is my refrigerator running? It's, dang, I was trying to think of another like little, it's doing its own marathon. I don't know. Still cooking? All right, man. I don't know what's happening. I hope everybody's having an okay weekend. I'm sure I missed some folks in chat. What up? What up, K-Stims? You think the parasite got me? Dude, Watts, I don't like her jinxing me with that, by the way. Watts says, rinsing doesn't kill the poopy parasite. Watts, I swear to God, if I get that, I'm gonna be very upset. It's not gonna happen, dude. I can just tell by looking at it. I can see parasites. I have to look at them every day in chat. Oh, there we go. Only funny to me, probably not you. All right, well, thanks for coming through, y'all. Let's check our vault, which I just filled up. Nightwing, I never said you were a parasite. You're self-identifying. You're self-identifying. 200 out of 20 vision. Yeah, exactly. Watt says, my diet's like 90% non-cooked vegetables and fruits, so I feel you. Yeah, I haven't looked at the list, but yeah, I mean, I'm super straightforward. I mean, you know me, it's either, lately it's mostly just broccoli, those veggies I mentioned, bananas, nothing else in there, probably. And they're very consistent, so. Watts, if you're gonna boil blueberries, you might as well just eat jam. I mean, or, you know, preserves of some kind at that point. Like, please don't boil your blueberries. I mean, are people like trying to come up with ways to like scald the exterior of the food? I actually, yeah, I don't know what they say would, there's probably, is there like one of those safe sprays they recommend that would help like rinse it off? It's probably not gonna kill it, but I guess if people are paranoid about it. By the way, I'm getting that thing where it feels like there's lag in the menus. The only thing I changed recently is I did turn on frame gen. I wonder if it's affecting the front menu here. Let me see. Maybe a thief. You know, I've been liking running. Oh, actually, I got a destroyer core. Look at that. Oh, actually, I don't care about that. Contribute 83 XP. Okay, speed run, cold ass water, hair rush. You do it. You ever try a vinegar rinse, Watts? You don't have to answer me. It's probably frame gen being wonky with menus. I think so as well, Elrac, for sure. My refresh rate is already set to high here, but... okay, wait. First things first. Let me see what I'm going to do. If I want to continue that, we could go back to Dire Marsh. Scan points of interest, yeah. So let's see if Night Marsh is up. You know, I always like running Night Marsh. It's half the reason I play these days. But as long as we don't have a problem in the game... Oh, God, did they lock this into duos? Wait, is it okay? I swear that when they introduced duos lately, though, maybe that was just like a bug. Yeah, it looks like solos are... Wait a second. Wait. Dude, this UX or UI bug is like... What is going on, man? Wait, what? Just because it's daytime? But I'm so confused by this now. Can I run solos? Like, I don't... Getting concerned. Yeah, I'll be destroyed. That's fine. Let's get a headpiece out of here. So cheap. Elric says, I'm curious, are you going to do a mid-season review before PvE mode completely changes the game? I don't make, I haven't made, like a review of this game at all at this point. So for me, I mean, I'd happily discuss it, but I would just say, Elric, yeah, I don't see a reason. Well, beyond, like, if you want to just talk about, like, what is it you want to see, which, I hope I do a good job of. Like, I'm always trying to talk about, like, yeah, I don't think they're going to adjust the cradle. If anything, they're doing the opposite, which is, like, I like the idea of giving, like, super hardcore players who have, like, tons of grind time to more things to grind, but, like, encouraging people to reset the cradle doesn't excite me as one of the features. The PvE endgame, cryo, I think it's interesting. I haven't talked about it this way, I guess, but I really think they worked backwards from the problem of how do we get more people into cryo, and that bubbled up to the top. It's also like a place that people haven't seen. In other words, I question, like, is that the best PvE only, mode attempt? Because, like, honestly, like, Night March, I just think Night March would have been it. It's like solo PvE, start there. Anybody can hop in regardless, right? You don't need PvP at all. You don't need teams. You don't need comms. Balance that out. Give people a shot at Observatory in a hero to or zero to hero kind of mode. So anyway, yeah, I would have loved to see that. No, we don't know if they're gonna try something like that. I think, yeah, most of their time is spent on endgame, but I always have such a good time playing. It's a little biased, but I truly do think it speaks to a lot of the magic. It's like a very, creepy, cool solo experience, All right, let me get in there. Not my blabbing. Yeah, let's see, I guess. Am I gonna use this with, like, something? Yeah. All right, can we get a grip on that? But yeah, Elric, I mean, I really do question, like, I like cryo as it is. I just wish, there's more teams, more balance, less nades, less bubbles. Like, that's the stuff with cryo. Now, that's not to say I wouldn't love a few opportunities. I do want to try Vaultbreaker. I just can't see it being like a made mode, which is honestly the same for, like, sponsored kit. I do think that sponsored kit modes, though, are great. But to me, it's just like, oh, I just want more, like, balance on if you're running, like, green shields, blue shields more often, blah, blah, blah. All right, come on. Let's get it together here. Yeah, we got a free grip. Excellent. I'm trying to burn through some of that stuff. With that, I mean, I guess maybe I'll just bring in... Magnum. I love that Magnum lately, huh? Probably just go with battle pistol. Always a good choice, Moderately increased damage against USEC. Man, it almost feels like I need that. Yeah. Emo Fran haircut. I just didn't do it. Honestly, it's in my face right now. I just didn't have time to mess with it. So it's au natural. Okay, battle pistol. What do we got? Look at this. Free blue mods. So I really don't have... Oh, can you even put a sight on that? I actually always forget that. No, it's the guard. That's right. It doesn't have a sight. Silly Willy. Okay. Get with the program. What's up, Gorax? Gorax is back. Bringing the hype. How we doing? Elrac, yeah, you're thinking people learning crowd will bring more people into the PvP crowd. Honestly, I just keep warning. I think don't be so optimistic. Like the idea that it's going to suddenly bring in a bunch of new players that try that mode, that then stick with the mode. First of all, that's not going to happen. You're not going to have a bunch of new players trying a experimental end game mode, sort of, or experimental mode built around the end game map. Just so that, like, maybe there's a bunch of players, you'd be like, oh, well, wouldn't they want to see it if they never got in there because they were too afraid? Yeah, I mean, I think it'll piecemeal here and there, but, like, I just think they'll try it out. They'll be like, yeah, it's kind of neat, but, like, I don't want to play it anyway for PvP, so big drop off. And then, you know, I just don't think you're going to see big sudden changes in numbers. This is data for, like, as I keep saying, it'll be like Season 5. Critical says just add swimsuit skins. You mean a big package of swimsuit skins? Is that what you're getting at? I gotta get in there, man. I'm gonna die right away after all this work. What am I doing? You know that I will. Oh, you get an ad the moment I read that? Did you know what I said or no? Oh no. Is he back yet? I have no regular ammo there. Okay. Oh well, it's a good thing I have a bunch of money. It's fine, I'll find more. I mean, I could bring an ammo kit, but I don't really need one. I think it'll be fine. All right, whatever. Let's just go and see if this works. Missing equipment. What? Ammo. Is that a bug? Heals. Okay, my brain's not working. I'm missing something, apparently. What am I missing? Is that a bug? What? Maybe it is a bug. Oh, incompatible core. Oh, thank you. Thank you, game.
I'll hold the line.
They caught me. Good for them. Should've just read that giant red text, huh? But yeah, Critical G, welcome back. Sorry, I said, are you talking about a big package of swimsuit skins? And you're gonna be like, oh yeah, no, I heard that. But oh man. Elrac says, well, one more week till Vault Breaker and PvP balance patch. This is true. By the way, what was Mylan up to tonight? I know he was streaming. I didn't have a chance to poke around on that yet. All right, first things first, we actually need to see, like, it would be a shame if I'm getting this weird, like, DPI lag in the game. I think it's Has something to do with frame gen and the front menus getting all weird. Oh, no, I know he's still on. I was just curious what he's doing. It looked to me like he was just sort of grouping up, doing Outpost things as per usual. Going broke in Outpost, getting super rich in Outpost, going broke. Benra says, though, that they will be one of those people learning cryo and hopefully bring them into more PvP. Yeah, I mean, I do think it's great. I'm not trying to poo-poo-poo it, but I just think the reality of it is, like, it's still cryo. So, like, unless they, you know, the bubbles, the purple teams and gold teams pushing you on spawns, like, it's just going to be the same experience, even though you know what you're doing. Because, you know, Benner and I encourage everybody to do this. There are so many ways to just get into cryo and lose. And I think it's super fun. And you learn. You'll die to bots, you'll die to people. It's going to be, you know, nice to explore it, but like you'll just learn it by doing it, and there's no reason not to go in. So in other words, if like that sweaty factor, or you feel like you're going to be lost, like I don't think it's going to change things that much, you know. I'm not poo-pooing your choices. I'm just saying, oh god, I'm getting some weird, you guys see that noise? I think that's supposed to be on just this. I don't think it was supposed to be on the bounty. Or is that a new bug? Is this frame gen going weird on me? All right, the game looks like it's working okay.
Alert. UESC sensors are currently monitoring the anomaly. Expect lethal security response.
Somebody's gonna push from complex. Whoops. Prox chat's on. Nobody wants that. Eat bunch of bots. Eat E-boop. Oh no! I disconnected my controller, help! Oh no! Oh no, it's bugged out, dude! Okay, hold on, folks. Dude, we are having... Oh no! Okay, I think it's fixed. It was automatically moving forward. Yep. Christ! Ah! Oh, man. Unfortunately, this is the only way you can play this. Okay, I shouldn't have thrown that nade. It's a lesson for everybody. Oof. They had a little free kit here. I'm not using that KKB. Funny, like, why do I always feel bad? Isn't it weird? All I'll say, though, as well, though, is, like, I think they knew that somebody was here and they decided to keep coming, you know? To the rain on the metal rooftops. Okay, I did not realize I didn't reload. What are you doing?
Alert. A UESC drone is carrying anomalous cargo.
It's like I hear someone down there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm too empathetic, Critical G. I'm not a psychopath. Well, I mean, I am a psychopath, but not like that. The kind of guy that's vacuum sealing his celery before a stream. That kind of
20
psychopath.
minutes remain.
So yeah, what do you guys think of playing this way? I mean, I used to love it in Tarkov, and I guess I grew a little tired of the rewards almost, as it were. I felt like, in Marathon that is, I felt like I was spending so much time worrying about the bots, worrying about whatever, playing the, you know, the Hitman style, like, experience. But I do enjoy it. And I've been forcing myself to be like, yo, like, give it a chance here, you know? So, I don't know. I'm a little hesitant to go to, now that I think about it. I was going to go to the Anomaly and just try to get my thing done, but that usually is a fool's errand. So yeah, I was like, you know, maybe I should play this a little safer. What? 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 Oh my god, I have way too much ammo and shiz. Okay, I don't have credits yet. Oh, I got my grenades to burn. That's what's taking up all this space. did see those two armory down there. Oh, God. I hate that they make it that you're not tall enough to see, you know, over the glass. Rude. Sounds like somebody might be trying to, like, weasel their way into observatory or something.
15 minutes remain.
Ooh. Wouldn't be too shabby. I would need an ammo box, though. Should probably switch. I mean, this is definitely worth a switch, right? Yeah, I just need to find ammo. Just saw some. Where did I just see some, folks? Hey, Fillmore, welcome back. Hey, as usual, I'm like, I will read that, but, oh, there it is. Wait, what? Dude, where am I going to find this ammo right now? Oh my God. Nice little upgrade. You saying check the arms locker? I looked in both, didn't I? Maybe I left one downstairs, actually. Maybe you're right. Oh, there's one right here. No, I didn't even see that. Thank you. You know what? That actually makes me wonder if I got the one downstairs, though. All right. Kind of time for me to move on to, yeah, there's another arms locker over there. Oh, God, somebody's coming. I really want to get my quest done, is what I'm thinking. I wouldn't mind. This is my first match of the night, you know, so. Fillmore, why do you say this is my chance to get out? I mean, I'm a little worried to start moving around. If they're thirsty, they're going to chase. I don't mind fighting them. I'm just like, if they push down here, you know. Mr. Yazman, what's up? The legendary Yazman. Get on Prox chat, tell him to drop it or face my wrath. Yeah, again, I'm really trying to force patience on stuff lately. What is revealing rounds? Do I have vector rounds? What is revealing rounds? Need to start getting a little better at that. Your office building made you evacuate to the basement. Oh, are you in the Middle East, yes? God, I'm so sorry. You in the UAE or? Oh, you're in Bahrain? I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I read Bahrain. Maybe there's chat delay or it got,
10 minutes
you didn't
remain
hear
until
it.
forced signal recall.
I was just taking a wild guess at first. Dude, I really wish I had scope. All right, I only need one more bot, so I think I need to focus on my thing. And just, like, if that's my priority, I just have to believe that it's going to happen at this point, because it's getting a little tight. I mean, obviously we can play for final extract, but... No, yes, you're good, dude. Yeah, sorry. First of all, sorry, and really just awful, man. I'm so sorry. Secondly, I was like, I just took a wild guess. I was like, oh, are you in the Middle East? Like, I'll be honest, I was trying to remember, like, how close Bahrain is to UAE and Dubai, and it's kind of close, right? U.S. geography, you know? Wish I could slide under that. I don't think I can. Dude, this skin looks dope at night. Holy crap. I actually have not seen that this stuff glows. Wait. Yeah, my current concern, obviously, is that people are going to start, well, we're okay, but possibly traversing this and then eventually getting closer in here for final extract. Wait, I gotta bring a sample? I guess we could drop, we could definitely drop that. So wait, okay, yeah, we just keep moving around, right? Oh, man. Yeah, I've done this one. Dude, this is a hard one to do at night, especially with, like... I mean, it's not terrible. But, you know, like, dropping those things behind you. What's up, Mama Call? You got a golden Izzy. Holy cow. What? You have to make room for all three? Anybody know where the last one's at? Like, is it towards Canal or away from? Oh, I guess I'm gonna wrap around when I think about it. Sorry, is it? Jesus. Is it towards Bio and Greenhouse? Anybody know where the last? So I did the first one's near Complex-ish. I feel like it's somewhere on this side, right? Yeah, it might be right here. Yep. See, I remember. If I get shot right now, I'd be so upset. What? Didn't scan it? Please. Bag of you. All right, closest decon. Come on, get it done. Probably that. I should probably do that one, right? Yeah. I don't know. Would you guys do this one? It's complex too hot. Oh, God, big boy's up. Oh, God, big boy's up. Please, not like this, dude. Okay, there's a ladder, right? I think so. Oh, my God. Oh, God, there's no ladder. Oh, my God. Wait, there is. Just deliver, just do it, just do it, just go. I was like gonna throw a smoke, and I was like, dude, the time it's gonna take me. Okay, next up, get the frick out of Dodge, dude. Ooh, a little cashy cash. Play some observation labs. Dude, I have no time. Do you know if you get much money for that? Should I grab it for the money? I have just enough time. I need to move. Just enough time to get out there, actually, as long as I don't get in a fight or get hit by that rocket. Ugh, this is terrible. Oh, well, I'll bring that for now.
This is your 3-minute warning. Exfil awaits.
Yeah, so it's basically worthless, right, Biak? Biak, sorry. So yeah, I'll be fine. I got plenty of time. But yeah, I left myself just enough time that if I get in a fight, you know, I might be able to. Oh no. Please, brother. Is that me or somebody else? Can I shake this thing even? I think I have to run around more. I'm gonna get rocked by this thing right now. See why I leave extra time?
One minute remains. Exfiltrate now.
Maybe a bunch of bots causing trouble. Oh God, why am I getting rubber banding right now? Dude, the game is freaking out on me. Feels like it is. Yeah, I feel like the game is acting weird. It's having weird weird. Maybe I should turn off frame gen. I mean, does anyone know if frame gen is causing anything?
Holding ground.
Well, that was a successful run there. Anyway, Mama McCall, good to see ya. Glad you got that gold Mizzy from Observation. Were you playing with a team or did you solo it? Not sure if you're still out there. Mr. Yasman, back to the office. Okay. I hope that is the case, dude. Really sorry to hear it. Thanks for dropping by for some, hopefully got some distraction, yes. What's up, Big Ron? That's a heck of a name. So, sorry, Fillmore, are you still out there? Fillmore 32? Reading it if you're still out there. Well, maybe we'll answer it regardless. Let me see. What do you think of this idea? Faction keys like Arc Raiders would be like perfect for Marathon. Instead of generic hatches, finding a Mida or Traxxas key would let you exfil at specific hidden faction spots on the map. Gives rookies an alternative, sneaky exit if main extractions are camped, while random spawns and limited uses keep it balanced so it's not an easy out button. Yeah, that would be my first concern reading it. Tying it to faction XP would be an awesome bonus. The only thing that occurs, it sounds cool actually, but the first thing that occurs to me is like, wait, how would you keep it from being like this constant end game flashpoint? That in other words, like once you hit, oh, well, you have to find the key. How do you get the keys then? Overall, kind of neat, I guess. First reaction, I have to think about it. I don't remember. I played about a lot of Arc Raiders. I don't remember faction keys. Maybe they introduced that later. You played on a team, Mom. You did Observatory. Nice. Yeah, Fillmore. How do you get the keys in? I'm trying to remember. Like, wait, so hatches in Arc Raiders, did they evolve that to faction? What is a faction exit in Arc Raiders? Like, what are factions in Arc Raiders? I'm like, wait a second. Maybe you're just analogizing to like a secret hatch. Maybe that's, I misread it. You said this idea of faction keys like Arc Raiders. What is a faction key in Arc Raiders? Okay, yeah, I don't know. What is yeah, sorry, I keep repeating myself. I'm like rhetorically asking myself, I'm like, wait, if I keep saying faction, it might pop in my brain. I'm like, oh, there are no faction keys. I see. Okay. Yeah, I read it as like an idea, faction keys like Arc Raiders, but you're just talking about like a hatch. So there are no faction keys. Okay. But yeah, like, and even vendor keys, barter from the vendor. I guess that's the same difference. I see what you're getting at. Like the vendors, and then they give you like their, like a key. Yeah, look, I think the idea is good on paper. I think that the game is very balanced around a couple exits and points of interest. And as soon as you start introducing other ones, you got to answer to that. But it just require a lot of like testing. Maybe another thing that occurs to me is like maybe they need to lock it down to the the final minutes, 10 minutes or something, like meaning force you to not just get out early. I don't know if that would, people would hate that though, because then you're like, wait, why did I get this key? I don't know. There's definitely something there. It's interesting. I think there's a lot they could do. I mean, the thing that always occurs to me, Fillmore, and sorry, you're about to get an ad break in about 40 seconds, is just that, like, if we're looking for ways to, like, get out or do things like that, I actually think that's really neat. So, again, I don't want to dismiss it, but the first thing that always occurs to me is, like, what is the game balance? Are people mad, like me and solos that assassins can just, like, sneak by every bot and have a huge advantage in solos that you don't spawn in solos? So I'm just taking solos as an example. I would just focus on all that stuff first. I don't have a problem, on teams getting out. I have more of a problem getting pushed by like a purple team. They're just gonna, if they're thirsty, they want to push a zone. It's zone push mode, as opposed to like some natural play of like, it just popped in my head. But as an example, like what you should do is force a first PvE element Now, you know, PvP community might hate this, but you should force them, like, in the first few minutes to do something, make some noise in their own zone, and, you know, spend a few minutes killing something, inserting a key to, like, prep the zone or something to keep them, like, they have to. If they don't, you know, I don't know how you penalize them, but, like, something to keep them from just, like, pushing zones. But anyway, stuff like that occurs to me before, like, you know, more places to get out, but it's definitely interesting. Yeah. Okay, dude, we're almost ranked 30. That's huge. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, Fillmore, if you're, okay, wait, 15 seconds. I don't know if they heard all that. Jeez, I was in an ad break for all that pontificating. Oh, no. Let's try that again. Ooh, Outpost. USEC Security Data Command Wing. I've done this. Remember. Somebody get the Albit in here. Sorry. Are you still out there, Fillmore? Because I just pontificated about a huge point. But one, I was just going to say, what is your biggest pain point? You know, if you're thinking about stuff like that, is that your biggest pain point? Like, you feel like it's too hot to get out? Otherwise, I'm just asking you, like, top one or two things that you find, you know, to be like the most bristly in the game, you know, that you'd want to find solutions for. Secondly, for those who missed it during the ad break, I was pontificating. I was like, what do you think? And I actually would like to know if anybody's listening in chat. What do you think of, let's just take perimeter as an example. Maybe it's not everywhere, but perimeter, that when you load in, you're assigned a zone task in the first few minutes. You have to get in, you have to, like, get a key, kill something. You have to make some noise. You got to expend some bullets. You know, and I don't know if that might even be two teams or something. And, like, but you got to stay in that zone and get it done. You know, just to be clear, I don't want people to have to fight in a zone if they don't want. But as an example, to keep them from pushing, do something, insert a key, do a thing, decon something at the center of the zone to sort of activate something to keep you from pushing into, like, just the first zone as fast as freaking possible. In other words, give people a chance to, like, shoot around and have some fun for the first 5 minutes. So to speak. But I fully admit, I'm like, there's going to be PvP players who are like, I do, like, why would I load in with all that gear and then, like, fight bots? I don't want to do that, you know. It's challenging. Therein lies the pickle. But Fillmore is most bristled by mainly the exfils are way too hot, for sure. Between guarded exfils and having players push a key to have an easy way out or just a quick way would be great. Yeah, I mean, I get that. So in that context, I mean, I think giving people, like, a hatch, you know, option maybe just in general, and you talked about faction hatches or something as an option. Yeah, there's probably something there. I think now we're getting into, like, oh yeah, Bonton, why don't I have the anomaly on me? Dude, I still have the anomaly. It's funny, I saw you say WTF, I immediately knew what you were talking about. What? I think it thinks we have the anomaly. Benra, Fillmore was asking, and what do you think of, they find the zones are pretty hot. Like, if you're like, well, I did a few things and now I want to get out, but then you find yourself afraid to, like, make noise at the guard exfil. You're afraid to use the couple of standard extracts because you're probably going to get in a fight and maybe it's too early. So it's like, you either stick around, and so they're like, well, what if they had faction, you know, hatches or something, or even just hatches to get out, extra options to get out with, like, a special key. So not, like, all the time, but because they find that it can be hard to get out. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't have as much of an issue. I mean, the whole point is to get into a fight. Yeah, this is a weird glitch, huh? All right. If I'm going to Outpost, let's focus up here. What are we doing? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Is Night March still up? Like, I just enjoy Night March. You know me. It's still up. I'm tempted just to go back in for another run. Yeah, let's just do another Night March run. Like, I don't know. I don't have to do all those priority contracts. I know I need to play Outpost more, but like, I just really enjoy yeah. Night Marsh is what I'm trying to say. Solo. My vault is full. Just clicking around. I was like, do I want to go into this stuff? Like, it's probably fine. I mean, it almost feels like I need to bring in a Mida kit. Jeez. Probably should. It's just so much cheaper to bring in a Mida kit, so. I have money. I should probably pop on a blue shield. How many backpacks do I have? Pretty decent. I mean, I can afford to buy one at this point, so do that. Let's go blue. Do I still want to be a sentinel would be the other question right now. Honestly, I like playing Thief in solo Night Marsh. It's pretty solid. Who else would y'all be? I do like Defender, but boy, Thief is very good utility in nighttime, I find. Ooh, I like that, actually. Checkmate standard. I like that. Just got to exfil using the Sentinel shell? How have I not done that yet? I've done that a bazillion times. Wait a second. Is this in cryo or something? Oh, maybe it was like a number of times, and I'm not seeing it, because, like, that's weird. Obviously, I've exfilled as a Sentinel. What? Arachne kit. I mean, debatable, but I swear I've done that too. It seems like something's a little weird. Maybe they patched that in. That's your emblem? Do you know if you had to do it like a number of times? Okay, let's get in there in one sec. Okay. Couple grenades. I mean, probably could bring a couple here. A little low on ammo, but no, I got an ammo kit. I think I'll be okay. And then, other than downing a runner, we're just trying to... Just making sure there's no Night Marsh or anything else up. What is this? Multi-zone. Every detail on the battlefield is a clue. Destroy heat canisters. Break windows. Is this worth pushing? This new... Maybe it's better to do that, huh? Yeah, defeat hostiles, exfiltrate from guarded. Yeah, I should probably do this. Like, what is this a new? So limited, yeah, I should probably do it. Really don't want to go out of guarded, but that's fine. Break windows, heat canisters, super easy. Nah, that one's fine. Good night, Mama. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, sorry. I've decided. I think we're good. Night March Solo. I think we've got our gear going. So give me 1 second. Be right back. Man, it's warm in here today. I don't know what happened. Yo, all right. Glad I actually stepped away for a sec because I was like, you know what? I should try to put if there is scope for this. It might be worth. I don't have one. Yeah, you know what? I guess it doesn't matter. That's the nice part about the KKV, by the way, is you can put on like a dark sight. Right? I better get in there though, man. Oh, Bully, actually, or Bert. That would be a better play. Tech sidearm, battle pistol. Bully, Bert, Copperhead. Dang it. Yeah, I should switch to one of those. As much as I love the battle pistol, a Bully would be pretty dope right now, and then I could equip it with that. I can buy it for these items. The green rod's probably a bit easier to find. Dude, 5? God dang. I'll do it. Do like the Bully. I'll run out of time in here, though. By the way, the Bully and the Magnum was a very nice combination, I have to say. Or do we really not have a barrel mod? Barrel mod, make this fast, please. Barrel mod, okay. My keyboard is getting freaky again. Now I'm like, I don't think I should bring the demolition in. Like, it feels like that is kind of a waste. Killing me, man. I guess I could do, dang it. Oh, yeah, I just do like a basic LMG. That's fine. Bigger belt on it. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to need a bit more ammo for sure. Actually, it's going to come out of the box. I think I'll be all right. Other things for its weapon speed, and then I was just like, can I pick another thief core? Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Finally, decision has been made. I'm sorry. I didn't forget anything. You know what? There's an ad break coming up, so I'm just going to hit it now, so that way you're not going to get interrupted on the run. Be right back. Okay, what else is going on out there? I was just checking. I was tweeting about stupid rumor about fake, so fake, Bungie working on a Borderlands Destiny style game. Ridiculous. People will post anything for a dumb bait headline. All right. Take a while to match into Night March. That's the good news. All right, if you did get an ad break, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, we're still loading in, so that was perfect timing, actually. Almost perfect timing, anyway. But yeah, I was just thinking about it as well. Mom McCall's like, oh, I got a gold Mizzy in, Observatory. And usually it's with a team, right? So it's like, how do solos pull that off, man? I mean, if you can't do it, then what's the point? I mean, you can. It's extremely difficult. It'd be so stacked. So yeah, I talk a lot about Souls. I truly don't. I think they do not want too many people in Souls, so it's intended to be a hardcore mode. And I don't know. I find that to be a problem. It's just a warden fight? Yeah, but you have to have enough ammo and shield. First of all, you have to have, like, blue shields and above. You can survive without it, depending on your character, but it's brutal. Like, if you get bombed by the warden and then, like, a green ghost shows up on you, like, dude, all the aggro's on you. So, I mean, well, let's put it this way, Ponton. How many times have you done it solo? It is different in the sense that room is very specific, right? You are in a box. There's a lot in there. There's a lot of explosive chem boxes and all that fun stuff. You know?
It can be overcome.
No, I didn't ask you if you kill Warden Soul all the time, but I would be curious what your loadout is for that. So that's number one, or number two. Number one is how many times have you done Observatory solo? And it's not meant to be a gotcha. If you haven't done it, I would just say like, oh, can you go do it and report back to us? Let us know what you think. Oh, I have my dark side. God dang it. This is a bad start to the run. I'm like, I always forget the dark side has this much zoom on it, you know? Let's try to go to the others. You've never done it yet, Ponton. Got you. Well, yeah, I would say go do it. I mean, you're saying you're capable to kill the warden if you kit out for it. What's your kit? Solo.
Anomalous transport drone detected.
That's scary. And it seems like you have the ability in time. I'd love to hear about what you think about it. It's a box, right? It's not the same as Killing the Warden. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's definitely similar, though. But you also have to do a bunch of work to get through it. You also have to fight your way out. It's got a lot of factors there. So you're not going to do it. Okay. That's fine. But I disagree, as you can tell, with your assessment, right? It's not one-to-one. That's all I'm saying, right? Can we agree on that? It's not one-to-one. But I understand why you'd think it would be similar, but I think it's going to be a very different experience. You also have to get out. It is very hard to see right now.
An anomalous rift has been detected in the area.
Why did you climb back up? See, I told myself I was going to play this more slowly and see what I thought of it, what other folks think of it. It's fun. I just find like it's so slow. But to be fair, like anything, it does take experience. Like you can do this a lot faster. It's just bots.
Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes.
Shoot, I forgot my cash.
Fill your ammo. Prop sensor active.
So let me fix my monitor, actually. Let's do that. Need to get some network keys, man. Network key certifications. That's probably what they are. I mean, they're network towers. Why are they not network keys? No, you're right, they are certs. Toilet. Toilet.
Alert. A high
Hi, man. I
value
mean,
target
no
has
cash
deployed to the
appearing
area.
yet. Okay, where do I want to go? It's such a hot spot. I'm like, dude, I don't even know right now. I mean, I guess I should just fight here and then... Go to algae ponds, actually. Sure, the neurochem packs are, and I do need them.
Algae ponds contaminated. Everything is contaminated.
What's the algae ponds VO? That's just like standard, right? Assume it doesn't actually mean anything. Oh my god, look at that ADS setup. What is that coming from? Big fan of ADS. Let's try sniper. Let me get shot in the back right now, though. Sniper. There, we got our certs. Are you happy now, Pappy? That blue... Where'd the blue go? Is it this? It is.
15 minutes until signal loss.
Okay.
Claymore in play.
Listening, I was like, do I hear somebody? I hear shooting. Alright, I'm gonna fly my drone out. Oh my God.
What's yours is mine.
I can't see anything, dude. Ow!
Alert. A guarded convoy is on the move.
Okay, snipers on the roof.
Careful here.
Making all this noise. There's nothing I got right now.
Repositioning.
What? Did you bork my grapple, dude? Dude, I gotta get out of here. That's what I gotta do. I could do a network key over here. I feel like I'm gonna get shot at. I could see if anybody hit this network cache. Oh God, big boy's up.
Here, thank God.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to extracts. It's at least one person. Oh. Somebody up there.
10 minutes
It's a
remaining.
recon, isn't it? Yeah, I think that was a recon, right? Did you guys hear the boop, 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 boop? I heard the dial pad. So my thinking is like, you know what? They knew where I was briefly. I mean, what else could they have hit? They could have hit another number pad of some kind. I don't know. Is it the same sound effect?
Time to move.
Can't believe I lost health on that. It's the lamest. 100% recon. I mean, what would you guys done? I was like, they kind of know I'm down there. Like, I just don't think it's a good fight to go. Like, I hate fighting from the ground up, you know? Blue right there. Oh my god, dude.
On the move.
Jesus Christ.
Bad news.
This is a hotbed, dude. This is not worth that blue. I think I'll just get this cash and then we'll boogie. Even this, I'm like, why am I even doing it? You know, this is the problem with solo. Like, you know, why bother? Like, what can I possibly get out of this that's worth it?
I'm gone.
You can possibly get D's nuts, says Pow. This guy is a freaking boomer. He's still on them 2017 jokes, you know? What's up, Pow? How's it going, man? You doing any marathons lately? That's what I'm up to. You should be happy, dude. I'm finally doing marathons all the time. Okay, here's the problem, right? All right, I'm not going to use this hazard key either. I really don't care.
Popping cover.
We do not need that.
Five minutes until forced recall.
What a pansy get? I'll take it. Dude, I have so many meds and stuff. It's absurd. I don't need this either. Get out. Oh, actually, whatever.
Repositioning.
What? All right, 2. We just need 3 keys. Let's make this snappy, shall we? Dude, so loud. All right, we got what we need. Not here to tempt fate.
in 3 minutes.
Time to move.
Yeah, I really like Thief for solo runs, man. Lights on. I'll tell you one thing I not always, I have a bad habit of doing is, please don't.
On the move.
Not activating the exfil is what I'm trying to say. I had to check this setup. How am I getting such fast ADS? It's a really nice feel.
60 seconds to
Oh, I'm gonna
escape.
read that in a second, but
Smoke out.
Look at this smoke waveform there. Oh, I was supposed to cut the guarded exfil. I forgot. Forgot I didn't do my thing. Oh well. POW is doing a 10K in September and then October. Then you have one more half marathon towards the end of October. And then you're going to go to Japan? Dude, you're living the life. When are you going to be in the Olympics at this rate, dude? Killing it. Nightwing, yeah, what do you think of that? You want to do some running? Do some 10Ks? All right, I just need to take guard exfil. I probably... Yeah, I mean, so, actually, let me take stock here. This is my problem, right? Like, I enjoy doing Night March, but man, you gotta, like, push it. I didn't really get much more than a Vector Nade, a couple Terex Seeds, a Panacea Kit, Thought Lands. I did get 11 Sparkleaf. Those are valuable. I got more meds, and honestly, meds cost you, so I do always want meds. It's like not that much, though. It's like 1.1K. It's not that good of a run, you know? It's like, it's not as bad, but it was fun. I enjoyed my time, but like, as I've often said, I'm like, yeah, you gotta get on like a team with not procs, like with team comms, and like, that's fine, but then it like goes sideways, and it's like, the best thing you can do is go to Observatory as a team. Like, dude, you get so much loot by comparison. It's like, not even close. To me, this is Marathon's biggest issue. Like, the disparity between playing on a team with comms, and especially if you're like a constant team, like people who you play with all the time, it's built like Apex that way. And like, I just feel like we're so far past that. It's not that people don't want that. It's just they already have their games for that. And like, I'd rather see this built out to be more balanced. Yeah, like, I mean, we were talking about it. I just don't see how I could have gotten into Observatory. That's not the issue. But then at the time, I wouldn't have had enough heals. But I don't know. Maybe I need to try it. Maybe I need to try it. Yeah, I mean, the point is, like, I just enjoyed myself. I was just trying to, like, vibe around and not worry about my stuff. And I wasn't chasing people down and all that stuff. So it was fun. That is the point. But it's just like, yeah, you got to do, like, when I do Anomaly, like, dude, it's huge. You know, you do the big events is always amazing. But I don't always want to do that. All right. So now let's see what's up real fast. Wait, Nightmarsh is back up again? Oh, it's duos only. You can't crew fill. Yeah. Okay. We'll take that into consideration. We just need a quick run here to do a guarded exfil. Can I use a free kit? That would be amazing if I could just vault everything. I can't. I cannot. Blurg. I definitely got stuff to delete. 2 twin taps. Yeah, I can get rid of this too. It's fine. See how far we make it. Nope. No. All right, we need like 6 more spaces. That's fine. I got room. I got room. I can make this happen. I could do a cheap green kit instead. I'd rather just do a free kit though. I mean, what's the difference, man? Probably make the money back, you know? Yeah. There we go. All right, let's do a quick little...
Let's play.
I mean, if I got to do guard expo, I'm just going to do assassin. That's fine. All right. All right. Ooh. Dude, I do need to burn through my compiler stuff. Top end sneak pack. Invisibility when open container. That's fine. Zone jammer. That's not a big deal. I'm still waiting for like gold Mizzies and stuff to show up, you know? Wait, why does it say I can't grab a free kit? What is going on? Oh shoot, I still have a blue backpack. That's why. All right, let me kit out. I think we got some extra goodies sitting around in here that we need to get rid of. Yeah, here we go. Well, I should probably just... It's funny, like, for this quest, though, it's just, like, it doesn't make sense to me to use any of that. I'm just going to delete a couple of these. That's fine. There we go. Quick free kit. Let's get this done. All right, all we got to do is defeat 2 hostiles and go guard exfil. Easy. What's up, Crimson? How's it going? What's the unknown benefactor stuff? Yeah, so if if you get the materials from the, end boss in Cryo, you have these big red blocks. You've probably seen them on some streams or what, maybe, but yeah, they're sitting in your inventory and they're just big barter items, so you can trade them in for like gold backpacks. Is one of my favorite things. I haven't seen a gold shield this season. I keep hoping something like that'll show up. I don't think it's going to show up. I think they realize like that's not ideal. But yeah, you can get like gold weapons, gold other stuff, purple with like unique gold mods, So it's nice. It's nice for that. That's the big reward there. But Crimson Solace, yeah, and they rotate daily. Every day it's another one, yep. Looks like Ponton was telling you what's up. Oh man, I was streaming socials. Sam Neill, who you may remember as the dad from Jurassic Park, passed away. Rest in peace. Oh, normally I don't like to share sad news, but that's a pretty big one. He was from New Zealand, but yeah, he was Dr. Alan Grant. But the dad, yeah, he just passed away. He was 78 years old. Yeah, unfortunate. Sag, big Sag, pouring out for Sam Neill. He definitely brought tons of joy to so many people
Please refer to
through
your
his roles.
operating manual if you experience repeated memory loss.
I would say at this point in my life, it would be surprising if I forgot his face. Was he ever a dad in it? Oh, maybe I'm forgetting. Sorry, who were the kids? Sorry. Who were the kids' parents? Yeah, well, he was leading them around. I was like, wait. Yeah, I definitely forgot. I'm like, So wait, he wasn't their dad? He was, where were their parents? I don't even remember. It's been a while. I mean, I haven't seen Jurassic Park in like... They were the owner's grandkids. Oh, he was giving them like the tour. Okay, he was the father figure and scientist during it. I'll leave it at that. Gotcha, my bad. My bad.
Careful here. Camo active.
Woo! Forget you get green backpacks. Yeah, you know what's interesting? They've added more upgrade loops, and it's very easy to forget that, right?
Ammo here.
I mean, I'm exasperated here because I'm like, God, I really just think they're sleeping on so many things in this game because they're so like, oh, it's like Apex, bro. It's like 3 people on a team. It's like amazing. It's like Valorant, like be a team. Like, I get it. I think that's awesome. I think you should have that. That should be like the least of it. Like, for real. I think duos is amazing. I understand you can easily have playlist issues, but... Oh, what? What? Oh, what? Where'd you come from? Oh, Tove. Yeah, see, this is why I don't share bad news. But, I do it, like, once in a blue moon. Like, that goes to show you, man. Jurassic Park was definitely mad respect. So formative for me. Honestly, like, between the CG and the filmmaking, it's incredible. It's like a lost art. It's like a lost art, like what we got. Jurassic Park, a good movie? Ponton, for real? No, it's awesome. Jurassic Park was incredible because, like, one, the fantasy. Like, the idea of it is great. It's like, all they had to do was pitch it. It's like, okay, they found DNA of an old dinosaur, and they were like, they had this secret island where they were like, reforming these dinosaurs, and then they made this incredible park of, like, where you could go see dinosaurs, and then it all goes haywire. People go to visit, and it goes haywire,
Camo filter engaged.
It's awesome. And then, like, on top of it, it's like the acting, the CG, the sort of iconic filmic moments now that we have. Yeah, it's incredible. There's no doubt about it. And yet, like, dude, ILM, I don't know if they did the effects, but Skywalker Sound, I think, did the sound. And it's crazy. Like, if you don't understand, like, the level of, like, they were cooking so much back in the day.
Threat detector out.
Jesus, there's 2? You're 2? What? They teamed me. Not like these. I mean, my shots were a little beefy. But that's why I was so confused. I was like, where's all the sound coming from? Did I accidentally load into trios? Did I? I just feel like they teamed me. I mean, it's not like it's uncommon. I'm pretty sure I did solos. I wish they would tell you. I only see 2 people right now, Not like these. All I had to do was get out of guard exfil. Let me see. 2 on my back. No, I think they just teamed up. Yeah, you saw when I was like going back and forth. I was like, wait, they're here. Wait, they're here. They're here. They're here. I was so like, I mean, there is delayed footsteps, but yeah, there was 2 people back there. That was why it was a little confusing. I mean, in retrospect, I needed to pick a lane there. Crimson, you think it's 3? Wait, where's the Sentinel? Where's the Sentinel? So wait, I was in trios? I mean, we'll see, right? Doesn't it default when I go back out? Oh, a Sentinel killed me? Yeah. I mean, I definitely just saw a thief. Dude, I was taking on a team? Oh my god, dude. Here, let's find out. It's definitely, I mean, this is also a bug. So I wouldn't be surprised if, I mean, even if it is like a trio right now, there's no guarantee that I set it to that, right? But, well, no, it's not going to show me, is it? That's a bummer. I don't know. It's probably my bad. Like beasts. You know what? I almost had him. Had him dead to rights, baby. All we have to do is go out of guard exfil, so... I don't know, man. This is part of the problem with the game, where it's like, it's just not worth it. It's like, why would you spend your time on this when you could just get just as much XP? You should just keep playing Outposts, like, nonstop. You should keep doing Observatory nonstop. But, I just don't enjoy it, man. Don't enjoy it. I mean, it's not that I don't enjoy it. I do. People know I've played, like, lots of, you know, crew fills and whatnot, so I don't know. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Is Nightmarsh back up? No, it's probably still, let's see. Probably still duos only. Yeah. All right. I don't know, man. I still think that was a bug. I swear I selected solo. We'd have to scroll back. I mean, we could, actually. Here. I'm actually just curious. Let's find out. I actually do assume that it was user error. They have worked on this, like they fixed these bugs. But let's take a look on this, like they fixed these bugs. Let me see. So before I matched in, it was... Yep. No, look, wait, what? Guys. Okay. It's bugged, dude. This is a known bug. Let me press it. Dude, that was solos. This is a known issue though, Crimson. Sometimes, and they said they fixed it. By the way, this is old me over there. So there you go. You guys have it. It was not my fault. You know? See, this is why I don't believe anything. You know, you guys will be like, oh, yeah, you can't be wrong, bro. Like, it was on you. It's like, this is why I don't trust anything. I thought I did it. Anyway, well, it's not a big deal. I was a free kit, but imagine if I wasn't, right? Be throwing it away. All right, give me 1 second. Be right back. Thank y'all. I'm gonna throw an ad break up while I take a quick break. And by the way, Crimson, you don't got to worry about the automod. Like, that's automatic. Like, swearing is fine. It's just the automod stuff. I don't know why. I can see it. It's all good. Okay, one sec. All right, cool. We back. Let's see. Critical was asking a really good question, which I wanted to comment on, which is like, Critical is like, do they ever have sponsored kit solos? And no, I don't think I've ever seen them, but like solos again is like, and duos as well. They're afraid. They have a problem in, my viewpoint. Like, this is not the source from them, but like they clearly do, right? Like the game is built on matchmaking and playlists, just like Destiny problems, right? And so as soon as you introduce like different modes, you start to split like all of the matchmaking. And so if people are enjoying duos, this guy, if people are enjoying solos, this guy, it's not like you have a duo sponsored kit mode, you got a solo sponsored kit mode. It's a huge problem for the game. And so it comes down to like, what is the identity of the game? And that's why I challenge it, is why I even said, I'm like, I think for cryo PvE experimental mode, like they're working backwards from a problem that is designed around like this idea of like an Apex, Tarkov mixed competitor of like bring in teams of threes, people who love like teaming up and those plays that come out of it, which is amazing. And it's been built around it from the, not the beginning necessarily, but it's for many, many years. And then, you have people like me who's like, dude, like, I just like vibing in Nightmarsh. It's amazing. I love solo modes, period, in these games. I loved it in Tarkov, same problem. And there's just like not an easy way to address that. But I would actually argue for this game, I think there's a bigger opportunity to have like duos and solos. And for that to potentially be the main mode. Is that threes and sweaties and ranked, like that is a contingent? Obviously they're already way over their skis at this point. Like you're not gonna like re-communicate that to the audience, but yeah. Anyway. All right, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna back out because I'm worried that I was like, you know what? I better select a different zone. Oh, Nightmarsh is up? Oh, it's not. It's only duos. Like and this is the perfect example, right? I talk about it all the time. Like, I love duos. They won't even let you duo fill into Nightmarsh. And it's the only mode. Like, I would, like, dude, I know some of the people over at Bungie. I'd be like, guys, like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why would you have, like, one of the coolest new modes in Season 2 locked down to, like, you only can invite people and then play it? This is literally, I mean, think about how problematic this is. Like, if you're Joe Ziegler, I was going to say, if you're the game director, I'm like, how do you look at this? And you're like, ship it. That if you want to play Night, you have to find somebody. I'm like, hold on. The entire, like, cell of Season 2, quote unquote, you're going to lock down to, like, you have to be, it's absolutely insane to me. Where, like, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but, like, it's problematic. And this is the type of stuff that is like, this is poison in the well. Like, you can't have this. To your question, it's like, yeah, you could do sponsored kit solo. I get, oh no, you can't even do it. So I don't know, man. I just feel like we need to, let me just put it this way. I've said it before, but you need to make it all the way to Season 5. And you have to have a big relaunch and like, boom, we fixed this, right? What I was just talking about. We fixed this. We added a new second cryo-like map. We've got like a fifth map at that point, hopefully. We've got, every map's got night modes. Like, boom, you need like everything. And if you can't do that, sometime next year, maybe it's Season 5 or Season 7. Like, dude, I just think, where's this going to go? It's a great game. I mean, great foundations, but they've got lots to do. In short, So yeah, I mean, I'm frustrated because I really love like Bungie gun feel, and I like teaming up too. But like, there's no fire team finder. I can't like match up with people and be like, you know, oh, I want a assassin and I want a defender and I want him to be chill, and I'm gonna do a tox room key run because like whatever I need to do one. Like, I wouldn't do that. It's not worth it. But you get my point. We need fire team finder as well. It's crazy they were not able to translate it. They got all sorts of problems. War Demon, what's up? Always good to see you. You've been lurking, listening. You were arc rating as well. You just wanted to say, what's up? I appreciate that. I'm sorry to keep you waiting while I read that. We always appreciate you, War Demon. I appreciate you. And then, like, there's just a bunch of balance. So, I don't know. I've speculated for a long time that this game was built in Bungie's labs as well as, like, Bungie's homes. So everybody heavily, you know, the people that make decisions, like they play at work in the lab with people, but then they also go home after to sort of test their decisions. And they're like, I'm going to play a few rounds after dinner tonight with you guys. And you guys, let's hop on. Let's test it out. Is that cool? You know? And it's like, that is not the way to test this game. That is not realistic. You do not have 3 people that work at Bungie, you know, who are curated, you know, it just doesn't work that way. So I'm speculating, but I truly believe it's a source of an issue. I mean, I know that they had like alpha, you know, and early modes where they tested with the community, but even then it's like you're testing with Drewski in like a private alpha Discord, you know, with like, well, Cosmo and Drewski, and I'll jump in and then we're going to play this team. Like, that's not how you test this game. Critical, you wish you had a friend who was a beginner to play this game and learn? Yeah, like, people love to teach people stuff as well. So, look, my point is we are a long way. Experimenting with a cryo endgame is, like, minimal. I think it's awesome they're doing it, but, like, people are way too optimistic to think that, like, suddenly it's going to change the numbers. It's not. This is the foundation until you create a better, you know, more inviting foundation. I know it's me, I'm a bit biased, but like, this game is built on teams of 3s, pushing zones, playing like they play Apex and Valorant. You know, Joe Ziegler came from Valorant. Obviously very different gameplay, but same concepts. Like, corner your aim, sneak in. It's dope. Those moments are amazing, but it should not be built around that. All right, rant over.
The colony.
Yeah, it's just like I really do like the game. I want to see it evolve, but like, if I was in charge of it, I would have never done a cryo endgame learners mode. I wouldn't. Never is a strong word. I would have. The first thing I would have done is Night March is totally badass. I would have had a PvE, a duo, and a trio. Make it all available. Anyone who wants to play. Make the next experimental PvE mode only open to all 3, solo, duos, trios, and it's like completely built around Night March. Which is a very cool mode. Tons of potential. It's just there's no balance. Like, you're not gonna like start with gray shields and easily get into Observatory. Not even easily, you know, like you're just probably not gonna get into Observatory. And yeah, like, how long are we gonna do these sweats, dude? And be like, well, I don't know. Why don't people see the brilliance in like the competitive gameplay? It's like, well, they're playing other competitive games. That's why.
Camo active.
The warden is here.
Careful here.
Oh my god. Ah! don't even know if there's any armory lockers up here. Like, I don't know. I feel like getting out of here, yeah. That supply drop? It sure is. Screw it. Maybe I'll ruin their day.
Camo filter engaged.
They're about to ruin my day. Yeah, you have to play Souls this way. Like, I never really wanted to. Well, that's a good vantage point right there, by the way. What do you guys think? Be patient, Pete? Probably. Gonna be some pigeons. Pigeons to the seed on the ground here. It's like a small chance that somebody walked by and hit it. Oh, there's somebody up there. Ah! Oh, I ran out of ammo. Oh man, my mag ran out of ammo. What a disaster. Dude, my you were right, Crimson. Dude, my mag ran out of ammo like at the last shots. Are you kidding me? By the way, they hit the vantage point. I was like, that's the best spot to go. What a disaster. That was poorly played. That was poorly played on my part. I didn't reload my gun because I was like, I don't know why I didn't reload my gun. To be honest, it doesn't make any sense. Well, here's why. To explain it to you. Oh, did Sager drop by the way? What? Wait a second. No. That was yesterday. My feed didn't update. I was like, what? Sorry. To get on the same page. I originally didn't reload my gun because I was like, oh, okay, time out. These pages aren't updating. I didn't reload my gun because I was like fighting inside, you know, overflow or whatever it was. Why is my feed not updating? But yeah, anyway, I didn't reload because I was like, I don't need to. I'll save it. I'll fight some bots. And then I got out of there and I forgot to reload. That's short of it. David Cable, you made 2 sandwiches. Sausage and fried egg for brekkie. Beautiful, David. What kind of like bread are we eating those on? What's making the sandwich? Do you have like, here in America, we would do like either biscuits or a muffin, as it were. Biscuits is that's goated. I know your biscuits. Are your biscuits like England? I think they are. Guys, I am struggling to just get this stupid quest done. All I have to do is leave perimeter. This is absurd. Please go. What's up, Warship? How we doing? I just saw that. I'm sorry. You really want to play this game? Is that true? What do you normally like to play, and why do you want to play this game so bad? I gotta tell you, man, I wish I was like a super successful content creator. I just had money. I would buy you in like 2 seconds. As long as you like convince me beyond just saying, I wish I could have this. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not trying to, like, I'm not going to buy it for you, but it could happen in the future, though, where I have, like, a code giveaway. Like, maybe around the PvE event or around Season 3 Worship. So I could almost certainly get some codes. Yeah, I should have asked Bungie, where I'm like, why don't you just give me, like, 20 codes? Have they been doing that, chat? I should ask them. I should be like, yo, why don't you give me 20 codes? I should be like, I'm giving away 20 codes, and maybe you got to do duos with me or something, you know? I don't know. Ponton, you want a hot little PS5 Pro? What do you want it for? A sponsored stream? Well, they would have to, like, do more than give me 20 codes. They would have to pay me then. But I would do it for free, Jake. Yeah, I mean, I'd happily give away 20 codes. That would be good for everybody. They don't have to sponsor. Like, it's too many layers. Like, I've dealt, like, I don't know if you know my background. I've dealt in those worlds. I would love that. I would love if Bungie was spending money on streamers. Like, that's their last priority right now. It's unfortunate because streamers need a lot of help. But, yeah, no, I would just be like, yo, like 20 codes, whatever the number is, it's fine. Ponton, you don't have a reason why you want PS5 Pro. It's too bad. I was going to buy you one if you had a good reason. I have one. Dude, that thing's $900 now. I already got one when it launched. Being ahead of the curve. All right, Worship, you never answered, man. Could have had a reason. Could have had a free copy. Yeah, you never responded, Worship. I don't know if you heard what I said, but yeah, no, I don't. We need the codes. That's what I'm saying. But no, I was scared. I don't want to make you type, Worship, but like, why? Like, what do you normally play that this game appeals to you? But secondly, you know, yeah, like, why do you want to play this game? Do you like playing like with your homies and they already own it? You know, that kind of thing. Ella says, there's a Paul Tassi article. It's a joke, just to set it up. Streamer FM3 doubles marathon player. Yeah, with free code giveaway. Totally. Jake, you want a cheeky 5090? Yeah, sure. You need a 5090 for your Minecraft shader mod? Oh my god, Jake. Playing like high-end 3D glossy Minecraft? Please get out of here. David Kim, I did not see your comment. I'm sorry. You have a milkman. Eat normal bread, but I get my milk from Dairy Farmer, and same with my bread and eggs. Yeah, we are the same as England for biscuits. So you just got normal, like, sandwich bread, like, square bread from your Dairy Farmer? It's awesome you have a Dairy Farmer, though.
Every rebirth is a step
Dude,
towards
that's amazing.
death.
It's just
And each
square.
death
Is it
a
like
new
white
beginning.
bread or Critical? You hate the UI? I've gotten so used to it. Again, like, they call it, like, well, maybe they don't call it, but it's, you could look up, like, Linux and Windows 95, like, Linux core kind of vibe. Is what it is, but I don't have a problem with it. Controller, yeah, you got a different issue. Yeah, I mean, it's that I can see too. But that's where, like, you need higher DPI. Can you change, like, the sensitivity of the menu scrolling? That would be key. Yeah, I've never played on console, but it feels very doable. I know they have a couple quality of life things in there.
Camo filter engaged.
Yeah, David Campbell, that's amazing, dude. You can support local farmers. Oh my God. Do it. It's also like really good. Tove, have a good night, man. I'll see you out in Diablo Forest Ladders tomorrow. Dude, I just need to stay alive long enough to get to an exfil, a guarded exfil. Like, what's it gonna take? Been having some very bad perimeter runs. Oh yeah, it's more expensive, but dude, the quality is so good, David Cable. Hopefully, I don't know if it's like an easier pickup at all either, but dude, that sounds so good. You had wait 2 egg biscuits of some kind, or egg sandwiches. Sorry, is there bacon? No, sausage and egg, right? Ooh. You get delivery, yeah, I mean, that's beautiful. Ooh, coordinate data pad. I'm gonna have to take that. Anybody know where there is, what's the closest, like, arms locker? Maybe inside the, yeah, I was thinking inside here, maybe.
Camo active.
Minutes remaining.
Need cover.
We gotta get out of here.
Time to hunt.
I think I hear somebody. And I can't afford that. Worship, you're a big fan of Destiny 2. Need another addiction. Let's see how it is. It's very different, you know. I mean, how would you think of Warframe? Not too bad. Show up right now. Shield. So yeah, you gotta kill bots for a backpack. I mean, it's kind of killing me right now. I need another weapon, dude. All this, like, I just need to do garlic. So it's ridiculous. Keep trying to go on like a regular run here. Somebody here. What? Dude, I jumped on there. How'd they punch me so fast? I was trying to jump out of the box so they couldn't do that. Well, not going my way. David Cable of Scotland says they get personal farmer delivery for milk, eggs, and bread and such. On Mondays, they get 4 pints of milk, a loaf of bread. On Thursdays, they get a 6-pack of bread rolls, 4 pints of milk. And every second week, a 6-pack of eggs. They're just hot. You didn't like Warframe as much? Yeah, I mean, it's very different for sure, Worship. I mean, the problem is, like, replacing Destiny, there's no real direct equivalent, but I would say there's like lots of other games you might enjoy. But the thing is, because it's a first-person shooter, yeah, like Marathon has some of that gun feel, and I think you can play like solo, and like as long as your expectation is you're not going to be the richest player in the world, like it's pretty fun. But it's very different than Destiny. But you'll appreciate all the Bungie touches. It'll be familiar getting into the codex, you know. I'm sure you already know this by now, but other than that, like, First Descendant was way too predatory for me with all of its, like, materials. It's third person as well. What else is out there? Oh, if you haven't, and if it's not on your radar, like, it's very, like, it's not like a game like Destiny, but the gun feel and, like, it's first-person shooter. It's called Witchfire. Witchfire is amazing. And that'll be in 1.0, supposedly before the end of the year. But Witchfire 1.0 is like Dark Souls meets Destiny, in terms of like the gun feel in particular. But outside of that, it's very like you know, it's like first-person Diablo, Dark Souls meets Destiny kind of vibe. It's very cool. Highly recommend if you don't have it on your radar. Well, I don't know, folks. We're not having a good night of it. Should I log off early or not? Am I doing more? I don't know. Good question. Dude, all I have to do is a guarded exfil. Like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I know Gravity well. But what were their big games? What am I thinking about here? What are their games? I'm looking it up. Oh, they haven't actually done it yet. That's from Drew and John. Yeah, I follow them. It's an unannounced IP. Have they not said that if it's first person, like Titanfall-esque kind of game, or? But yeah, no, I know Gravity well. I follow them. I'm almost certain. I'm gonna double check on Twitter, but yeah, I am. Mm-hmm. AAA independent dev. We're in a new IP. You can see game concept art. It's very early here. Yeah, to me, this says like they're working on some kind of first-person shooter, obviously. I mean, it could be anything. I would assume that it's like a first-person shooter, so. Heyo, Sad Queen, what's up? Did we get the notification for that? I think maybe we did. Thank you so much, Carly. I appreciate you. How you doing? And you can always raid and run. You don't have to respond if you don't want. I appreciate you. Sad Queen had a great night playing. I'm not sure what they were doing other than just chatting. I wouldn't be surprised if they were back on Destiny. What's up, Scout? What's up, Tech? How we doing? We're just vibing. We're chilling, pal. Thanks for the shout out. You think it looks like Deadlock? I mean, I don't think the concept art necessarily did. Like, to me, it actually kind of looked a little like Apex and, you know, Sea of Thieves-y / who knows? I mean, it's just concept art. But yeah. Anyway, we were trying to get this done. Let's do another run. Dude, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble just getting a simple run done here for a guarded exfil. I mean, we could do Night March at this point. No, can't. It's not up yet. Sad Queen was up to some D2 raids. Are you going to GCX this year? Anyway, you can always run. You know me. You never have to feel like you have to respond. It's all good. Doing some D2 raids, otherwise making some happy playlists. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sad Queen making a happy playlist makes me happy. I like the sound of that. Yeah, Worship, if you don't know, dude, look up Witchfire, but like, I don't know if you like Dark Souls. So what it is like, if you've never heard of Witchfire, it's gonna go 1.0 this year. They've been working so hard for like many, many years in early access. Witchfire is going, I've played it, you know, but now it's been like a year and a half. But you go in from like a headquarters, like magic making headquarters, like you're crafting, you're doing all your stuff. You're not fighting. And then you go into a zone, you have to like extract out of the portal. So you want to get in there, kill as much as you can, and still get out. And it's that risk versus reward. There's bosses, you know, it's a lot like Dark Souls, but you also have to extract, and it's single player. And it's absolutely dope. I always describe it to people, and I haven't played it in a while, but it feels like you're using like No Land Beyond, like Iron Sight type weapons, like very heavy, like Destiny weapons, but very inspired from Bungie's animations and gunplays. So, we going to GCX? I'm starting to like reserve a few things, thinking like, can I do this and just make it happen? Let's keep our fingers crossed. I would also I would have to ask for a free ticket as well. But otherwise, there's the rooftop. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's PvE only, Tech Hawk. Witchfire, dude, if you don't know about it though, it's amazing. That team, they're out of Poland. Dude, it's a sick game. Like, imagine like they should do like, honestly, Witchfire is a model for Marathon. Like, they should take what they've got going here and start doing like, you know, builds and PvE rounds where you need to extract. Like, it's almost the same. Of course, it's many years in development, but I'm not saying they should turn it into that, but dude, it's amazing. You subbed up, Worship? I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Backup systems primed for your exfil.
We're chill around here. I'm not. If for anyone who doesn't know, if you've never been here before, my name's Fran Mirabella III. That's where the FM3 comes from. It's just like my initials. If I ever have to punch it in, a gamer tag, my gamer tags are FM3. If I'm hitting up a pinball machine, an OG pinball machine, you know, you're gonna see FM3 in there. And then outside of that, I've been in the game industry for a very long time. But it was at IGN for over 18 years and reviewing news, also running like video production and, you know, editorial and all that fun stuff. So it is my passion. I'm now just a content creator trying to survive out here, doing what we love, you know? Every little bit helps. Thank you very much for the follows, subbies. Thanks for the raid, Sad Queen. I appreciate you. Tech Hawk, you know what's interesting? Like, I love critiquing games. So I do on DCP, the podcast, right? So we talk about stuff all the time on there. But I don't have independent reviews. It's not because I don't want it. It's just like a time and like I make $0 off it. It's a very large hill to climb, you know. And even if you start climbing it, it's very risky. But in short, dude, it's like my biggest passion. So ask me about anything I'm playing, I will give you an actual review grade critique about it, you know. Sad Queen, you can barely hear me. Do you think the game's too loud, Chet? Oh, wait a minute. Carly, you might be on with something. Dude, I think my mic went down again. There's a Windows problem. Hold on, let me check. Carly, Sad Queen, thank you. What? Oh my God. Chat, I'm sorry. So, set your balance. Dude, you are the best. You are the queen. Why did that reset? I don't know what is resetting it. Something is resetting my my mic input. Oh God, there's somebody here. God, there's somebody here. Oh God, I'm the host. Oh no, this is the balance. You know me. My microphone was... What? We're in trios again? Are you kidding me? We're in trios again. Dude, this bug is... I can't do this anymore. It put us in trios again. I think it did. I'm just gonna go play Witchfire. Sad Queen, thank you very much. Yeah, this is definitely the balance. How long has it been like that, chat? Tech Hawk, did I spec into Melee as Assassin? I have a sponsored kit, brother. But in short, my cradle's like only 30. Yeah, it's just the way the game is, unfortunately. So in short, no. Not a thing. Not gonna happen. Dude, my microphone keeps going up and down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Let me click around and see. Like, what? Dude, why is my microphone going up and down? It's going up and down. Like, literally, it went down again. Yeah, Worship. Witchfire is not Elden Ring, but it is a cutthroat like PvE extraction game. Dude, I think it's changing right now. No way, dude. What is this? What is going on? Is it the game? Hold on. Hold on, let me check something. Chat, so just so you know here, I'll show you what's up, right? So you see this? Under system sound on the Windows level, I have a bunch of other stuff going on, but whoa! It was just 77. Whoa, I think this is coming from a Discord gate. That's my first guess, is that Discord's gate is fudged. And it's, so in Discord, right, I have like Crisp on. Like, what would be causing this to manually, like, what? Do you see? What? It's totally gating. Wait. This could also be coming from my settings. Oh my God, this is nuts, dude. All right, we're gonna turn off Discord for a second. Holy crap. I mean, the other thing is like, it's got this, right? I got my, these levels. It could be these plugins. Whoa. Oh no. Yeah, you know what? Now that whoa. Yeah, it's changing it. Oh no, it's something to do with my audio. It's something to do with like, these are like very specific plugins. Oh my God. Could be Arvox. Limiter? Hold on. Well, I quit, chat. This is a crazy bug. Yeah, but the gate, like whatever the gate, it could be a limiter as well, Tech. It's not just a gate. It could be a limiter. I don't know. This is a huge problem. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. What is it? It could be this plugin. Check. It'd be all right without the noise, I guess. Let me see if that solves it. Yes, Tim's. It seems like a limit. Whoa! Look at that. Okay, it's not the NS1. Where is this coming from? Sad Queen, you've unleashed my worst nightmare. But thank you. This is super unacceptable. It should not be doing this. Okay, it's not NS1. Maybe OBS has something on. I might Google this. Hold on. My Windows sound for mic input is changing volume input as if I'm limited or otherwise. I use OBS and other. What could it be? Let me see what AI does for us on this one. I mean, I just haven't had this issue like... Yo. Okay, 65. Let's see. What if I raise it? Wow, look at that. Hold on. Wow. Okay. I think it's coming from here. Disable exclusive control in Windows. This stuff asks like apps like Discord or Steam from hijacking your microphone slider. Allow applications to take exclusive control. Oh my God, this is awful. Windows will actively duck your lower your volume if it thinks you're on a voice call. Turn off Windows communication attenuation. I feel like this could be it. In the sound control panel window, click on the communications tab. Sound control. Communications tab? Where's the communications tab, chat? This is so stupid. Anybody know what they're talking about? In the sound control panel, click on the Windows communication tab. No. I mean, land. I'm on the PC. I mean, Windows. I mean, we could do it from here. Windows communication settings. Windows I, system sound. Under input or output, select the microphone. Control panel, hardware sound. Jesus Christ. This is why nobody wants to do PC. Let's back up here. I'm already there. I'm at system sound. Under input, we can do that. Control panel. Yeah, exactly. I just wouldn't get roped into this. This is a disaster. What? Here, let's look at our microphone, right? Input volume. Stop changing. Stop changing. It's changing. Voice focus. What the frick is that? What the frick is voice focus? Land, you say right bottom. So wait, land, let's talk about properties. We're on properties. You want sound or properties? And then let's go from there because get very confused with my chat delay. This is awful, chat. Volume 27%. What? I don't understand. Why are you doing this? This is crazy, bro. I think I should turn off. Okay. Okay, can you hear me now? Yes, you can. It's a little hot. What I was saying is, I think.
And here, chat, we see another professional streamer at it again, having a successful stream. Isn't that nice? Fart. It's Fran. Would you expect anything different from the Franimal? I think not, chat.
I hate this guy. Okay, oops. That ain't right. Yep. There we go. Okay, we're back to like, you can only hear me. This is good. I think it was the voice clarity setting. Tazi, if you weren't here, I gotta be very careful, but there's this audio enhancements under sound. It's totally that, chat. Dude, it's crazy. Do I sound okay? This is nuts. Like, I don't know where this came from. But under audio enhancements, it was like gating my top level. Because yeah, I mean, we're getting a bit hot here. Now we're at the point where as well, I need to, okay. So occasionally we peek out just a little bit. I would say if I'm going to do that, I'll bring this down just a tad, but I actually think it's good, right? I think I sound good. Is that right? Stims, I never turned this on, bro. What do you mean you keep it off? That's like saying, I... All right, we're back. Dude, I don't understand. Oh my God, and then my OBS is all borked. Oh my God,
what happened over there?
You folding? What's going on? You wash your hands. Okay, I think we're good. This is like the worst sequence of events, by the way. I don't know why this crashed. But warning to everybody, if you have audio enhancements on, you are going to hate your life. Oh, I see what's going on over here. Yeah, worship, I'm really sorry about all these troubles. This is not... Now it's like showing up on another window. It's fine. I'm just going to go with it. Dude, I don't know what happened, chat, but let's just hope it keeps working and it'll fix itself tomorrow. You know what I mean? Dude, I just need to get out of guarded exfil. I'm done with it. I'm going to bed. This is dumb. This is absolutely dumb. Do a night marsh. I don't even care, dude. You were asleep. You got blinded by the white windows. Whatever, dude. Don't blame me. Honestly, that's absolutely insane. There's like, shout out to a sad queen for calling that out. Like, my voice wasn't like terrible, but it was almost 50% lower than it's supposed to be, right? You can hear like this is the balance. So apologies, worship, if first time in. W Queen, indeed. I will buy Carly a drink if I see her at GCX. If I make it, I owe her one. It's the least we can do. If she wants. Any kind of drink too. A little lemonade, a little vodka soda, whatever it is. Whatever you like. W plus drink. That's what I'm saying, Tech Hawk. Carly's East Coast, right? Yeah. She's East Coast. Sorry. Sad Queen is East Coast. I was just remembering. It's usually when I see her is at GCX. I'm going to have to beg my way into that event. Tattoo, lucky your dual CP setup is similar than this? No, dude, this is a dual PC setup and it is simple. Like, I don't, like, to be fair, Tattoo, like, this is, I never set up voice clarity on my Windows, like, mic input, which is, it's coming out of a Rodecaster Pro too, by the way, Tattoo. Like, this is a condenser mic into a Rodecaster. Like, Windows deciding to do that is, like, beyond me, right? Like, that, if your setup's simpler, I'd be curious. Like, are you not a USB device to a XLR mic, or are you not a USB mic? Like, what's the difference? Same difference. I mean, Windows just went ham. It's not a weird setup, Case. This is super simple. Like, you have, like, you know, your XLR input device, which is almost always certainly USB, and then that's it. You can do it on single PC or dual. Like, it's the same difference. It's no difference whatsoever. So I'm happy to comment on it, but why do you think it's weird? It's like super simple. Terrormaster, you know that I posted about that on my ex Twitter account. Tell me you don't believe that that is true. None of that makes sense, and I posted why that is, like, ridiculous that people are spreading that rumor. Like, it's not even sourced well, but it's also dumb. It's really dumb. So, not that I'm not trying to be, like, a jerk about it, but, like, we have a big problem with misinformation. Yeah, you shouldn't believe it. Go read my ex Twitter account. There's, like, zero probability. And the fact that people are posting it, like, you have, like, content creators being like, dude, I don't know, this would be wild. And it's like, no, you have to put a stop to this. This is what it started on 4chan. It's totally, it's absurd. Sony's not gonna, like, license Borderlands for 100% owned. None of it makes sense. Like, they're not gonna cancel Destiny to make a Borderlands type Destiny, which is inspired by Borderlands. None of it makes sense. It's the worst and dumbest thing. And then you have people spreading it around. I can't believe we're talking about it. It's not, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad that, like, people see people posting it, which gives it veracity. And these people need to be more serious about it. No, it's not happening, Ponton. It's like not. It's not, it doesn't even make sense. Like, let's put it simply, right? Oh God, I'm gonna die. Like, Sony's not gonna, like, buy Bungie for $3.7 billion to then go, like, license a product from Take-Two and pay them 30%. Meanwhile, they canceled Destiny, but they're still gonna make, like, a Destiny-like game. It's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's so stupid. Yeah, it's completely fabricated. Like, people are doing a very bad job reporting and sourcing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I dying? Dude, I just have to leave a guarded exfil. Like, this is not that complicated. It's dumb. Let's stop talking about it. It's not even close to true. What you're seeing is, like, somebody on... So what happened was... You're seeing somebody on 4chan posted a nonsense rumor and a stupid... No, it's okay, this is a bit much. But a clueless YouTuber decided to try to get, like, clout by posting it. And then people picked it up as if they were some, like, source of information. It is the worst reporting I've seen in a long time. And I would love to be wrong. Like, there's always a chance that it was, like, an intentional leak that, like, somebody put it out there at to, like, try to, like, find somebody. Like, doubtful. It's just so stupid on its face that if you were the source, you'd be like, none of this makes sense.
Alert.
Anyway.
Anomalous activity detected.
It's
in a nearby
ridiculous.
drone.
We shouldn't talk about it. Scar X fill up, yeah, please. When does Scar? Is it 20 minutes? Yes, I'll gladly take this. What?
20 minutes remaining.
What? Doesn't fit that? That's super lame.
Exfil waiting.
Dude, I legit feel like the game volume has turned down. Somebody here. My sound is all dude, it did. It turned. No, it didn't turn Marathon down. We're good. Sad Queen made me paranoid. It's all. They're all messed up, bro. Dang, I could have grabbed the mag from the other gun. Tempted to go back and get it. I'll be fine. Just get out of here, dude. Dude, I love Night March. It's so fun. It's so weird that, you know, I feel like I could just replay it over and over again, you know? This is the mode. This is the mode to invest in, not an experimental cryo endgame mode, trying to get more people into PvE or PvP endgame, I mean. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot that sound setting was, like, showing up in your feeds. Oh, geez, in the visual feed. What? Pick up the spark leaf. Frickin' Can you go underneath here towards that? You're hoping to see my character interacting? They did in the trailers? What do you mean? I think I hurt somebody.
"15 minutes until signal loss."
Bit early to be pushing this, but I really need to get this done. Leave me alone. Well, leave him alone. Dude, I saw like the moths flying up there. I was like,
Interception could result in profit.
Camo filter engaged.
I killed you. What are you talking about? Definitely didn't. Just bots. Hey, what's up, Pastor Grenade? Have they added any bikini skins? They need to. They need to. Dude, they need that big package of skins. Like Marvel Rivals. John Scott is back talking numbers of players. John Scott, again, I challenge you. What are the total daily active users, which is DAU, or weekly active users, or if you will, monthly active users, unique players? What would you estimate it at across all platforms, since you know so much about their Steam peaks? Just curious. How does that number compare with other games as well, since you're so informed? Land? I didn't kill you. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't. Nah, Panta, I'm not getting rage bait. They come by all the time on YouTube, but like they say the same stuff, and then I'm like, I ask them a question, and then they don't answer. But they keep coming back, so you know maybe they liked Doom, you know. That was something. They were like, oh, I love this game. I was like, okay, it's like a reasonable comment. Doom is awesome. Some objectivity, you know? All right, we finally got this done. It's 1:22 a.m. in the morning. All right, what are we gonna do? Spoopy indeed. That's what the Night March is all about, Worship. Again, I wish I had a free copy for you. You know, it could happen in the future if we have any giveaways, but currently I got nothing. Is my vault full? Ooh. Ooh. Well, we just shred that. That's an easy shred right there. Yeah. Oh, wait, though. Let's do that. Actually, this is an easy shred. Dude, this is like... Yeah, this is all recycle. So wait a minute. Does this 25% apply to this stuff? I think it does. So like, wait, do you want to like mod it out and then do you get like a full 25% on that whole thing? I think you do. But hold on, let's see. Yeah, on its own, it's 500. Okay, so here, let's do the math. 500, this would be 180. So 5 plus 180 is going to be 680. Let's see if it's more. It should be 25% more than that. Oh, wait, though. Yeah, wait, it is. So wait, that'd be 516 plus, sorry, 516 plus 180 is going to be 696, right? Yeah, 516 plus 100 is 600 plus 80, 696, 740. So it is more. So you're incentivized to actually put on a bunch of mods and then recycle. Is that true, chat? I think it is. I mean, I don't really care. Like, this is a game I do not want to play. But, yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense, right? Is that accurate? Traxxas, Optic, oh, shoot, that's the wrong thing. No optics. We got no optics for it. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous. Spending way too much time on this. This is fun. Dude, I like this weapon though, but when it is recycle, it's worth it, you know? Oh boy, John Scott still talking out there. Let's see. Talking numbers. Marathon. Why not all games you play are rubbish? All right, John Scott, you're on thin ice. Because, like, you said you liked Doom, so why are you back? Why are you saying the opposite? You said you liked Doom. You're contradicting yourself. Yeah, you came through. You're like, dude, I love Doom. This is great. Can't make up your mind, dude. Your hatred has blinded you. All right. Good to know. Critical says this lobby menu area does so little for me. I feel like Arc Raiders did it a bit better. This is Tarkov, though. You played Tarkov, right, Critical? This is just roughly it's Tarkov. It needs the headquarters stuff like Tarkov. That would be nice. I never played the cycle. I always wanted to, but probably made the right choice. Kind of died on a vine. Well, yeah, it's 1:30 a.m. on Sunday. I should probably call it, folks. As much as I'd like to do more, I mean, let's look through and see like what are we up to next when we come back, potentially. Yeah, I was trying to get to 30 because I'm like, I would love to get these mods down. These are nice mods. These are solid mods to have. So I do feel like that's worth it. Arachne, there's probably an upgrade in here. Frostmine. Okay, we did get a lot of unstable gel. This is good. This is good. We can additional non-shield implant for each type of both salvaging credits. Increase available stock for all weapon mods. Oh yeah, definitely do that. And then we'll do Frostmine, I think, probably. Yep. One more. We can get this stupid bag. Worthless. Unlocks enhanced weapon mods for purchase. Yes, we'll do that. And then that'll give me Arachne standard contracts. Will now award gadget or weapon mod upon completion. Not bad. Oh, John Scott. Yeah, I misread what you said. Well, you feel so strongly about it. But here you are, you know? I mean, John Scott, I'm an objective person. Like, if tell me how many hours you've played a marathon, why you don't like it, what other PvP games that you play that are paid PvE experiences, probably in the extraction shooter realm. Like, that's what this game is. That'd be like, in other words, like, some people don't like Tetris Effect. You know? That's fine. Silly of them, because Tetris Effect is amazing. I mean, Ponton, they're back, though. That's true, but they're back. So, you know, there might be a breakthrough. I've done this. It's not my first rodeo. All right, anyway, folks, let me know how we feeling as we head into July 21st. What do you want to see? We talked a lot about some potential balance changes and whatnot. I'm going to call it, I think. Let's see. I'm going to play us out with some music. It's not that I don't remember, John Scott. You just haven't really framed your thoughts. Like, again, I'm a reviewer by trade for a quarter of a century or more, so when people say, like, I hate this game, you know, Assassin's Creed Remake is trash, bro, they're just trying to, like, you know, they're just trying to capitalize on your, whatever, your sentiment. That's, like, an easy thing to say, but that's not a good critique, so. Terramaster, how's the new runner? Sentinel's really good. Sentinel is awesome. Sentinel feels great. It's a very good counter to Recons and Assassins, but it's good. Mushu, have a good one. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate y'all. Ellis says, feels like Marathon is Titanic. I'm going to enjoy it till it sinks. Hey, Titanic was an amazing piece of engineering, but the difference... I get your feeling, though. But the difference with the Titanic was, like, everybody wanted to, you know, get on the Titanic. A little different there. You know, again, yeah, I don't understand people's obsession of, like, this is what I'll leave you with. And if, John, if you're still out there where, like, you don't understand, like, I played High Guard for, like, 60 hours with friends. And I thought it was an interesting idea. And, like, it was definitely rushed, but it was good. It actually had some redeeming moments. Riding, you know, around on mouse and stuff, and it had like this Apex feel. It needed a ton of work, but it was all right. I got my, dude, it was free. And then you have a game you paid $40 for, and it's like, dude, easily you could spend 50 hours in this game just playing Night March, and it's absolutely worth the money. And like, that's the point. Like, if you can't see that, you're not an objective reviewer. That doesn't mean you don't like the game, but I'm sorry, John, like, you're not a good reviewer if all you know, are looking at is you're like, wow, it's trash. Nah, it's absolutely not. Like, I've played games that are trash. And I'm not trying to convince people to play this game, but like people who say like, oh, it's trash. I'm like, no, you don't really, you have no holistic commentary about it. So, you've been sponsored to pay. No, I haven't. No. I did get the game for free, but I could easily have bought the game, John. Yeah. Easily. It's not even, I've been doing this for a quarter century, bro. Again, when you have some actual commentary, John, you hit us up. You play the game, you let us know what you like and don't like about games like this. Games like Apex, games like Tarkov, etc. Critical says, I want to like Marathon so bad, I'm playing it on the side and I'm just constantly running into friction. Critical G, like, if you haven't tried it, have you tried like a sneaky solo Night March? It's my favorite thing to do. It's so fun. That's what I've been like. So a big change, if nobody's caught, I've been talking about it recently, is I've just been trying to like rush a lot. You know, you want to like win, you want to get like your loots, you know, so high, the high score, right? And that's one of the problems with the game. Sorry, game's a bit loud. But like the reality is you just like vibe and play like what you like, which is how I started the game and then I got away from it. But I really enjoy like Nightmarsh, man. It's a lot of fun, just chilling out, vibing. Yeah, a lot of fun with that. All right, I should probably get out of here. What's up, Lone Wolf? You think this game is done in less than a year? Well, a year from now is a long time. A lot of games don't last more than a year. I mean, a lot of people play a game, like single-player game, like whatever, Astrobot, and then they're done with it in like 3 months, most people, if not a month, 2 weeks even. And I'm not trying to hold this to the same standard as, I'm not saying that because like you shouldn't hold it as the same standard as like a multiplayer game. I'm just saying like you should think about it where it's like, dude, people buy games all the time. They play them for like a week, play it for like 2 weeks and it's done. So you can sit around for a year and otherwise loan and be like, dude, it's not gonna last, but it already lasted. It already lasted. You're already way past it. It already sold 2 million copies, you know, by the time it's done. So if your measure of like, well, this game's never gonna last, it only sold 2 million copies and people only played it collectively for like 5 million hours. It's like, like, dude, that's fine if you're holding it up to like Apex and Marvel Rivals, but those are free games. So what's your metric of success? Like, why are you caught on that? That's all I'm saying, you know what I mean? Lone Wolf, yeah, I mean, why would they keep investing is a good question. Sure, like, can they sell another million copies with a current product? That's a good question. I don't know. You know, can they do it with a small team? People do it all the time with indie games. So, yeah, I wouldn't count it out, but they've certainly, dude, it's a huge uphill climb. I'm not going to argue that. But, like, again, like, who cares? What I was, you know, again, like, who cares in the sense of, like, do you like playing the game or not? The game is out. The game's going to have a Season 3 update. It's going to have all this stuff. So play it and enjoy it. Sold 2 million copies, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand this new obsession where it's like, dude, Pal World, everybody's playing it. Oh my God, it's 1.0. I love Pal World. And I'm like, I have no interest in playing Pal World. That doesn't make it a bad game. Go play Pal World if that's what you want to do. If like you want to chase like a number, like go play, once humans in console release, oh my God, I can't wait to play it. Like, fine, go do it. You can go play Apex. Game's like 10 years old almost, so go play Apex. It's free. You don't even have to buy it. You can go play Tarkov. People love Tarkov for extraction shooters. People love The Hunt, fully formed. We got DMZ coming out. So again, like, I don't get the obsession is the point I'm trying to make, where it's like if you have like, let's just say you probably have at least 75,000 people a month, if not 150,000 people a month playing this game. Over 1.5 million people bought it. Okay, that's fine. What's your problem with it? It's fun. Who cares? What's your obsession? That's my question to you. Pow, why don't you play some Apex, dude? The latest seasons, there's been a lot of really good stuff. How come you stopped playing? Land, you're gonna do a little ranked. Nice. K-Stim says, Pal Wars is the game of the month like Wii Shop was. I mean, it was already the game of like the quarter when it came out, so. Yeah, they have a Cyberpunk crossover. I know, I saw the like Night City chooms. Who's playing Apex? Like, okay, cool. Yeah. John Scott says, Destiny players care they picked the wrong game. Yeah, well, maybe you should have kept playing the game after the final shape instead of checking out. If you stuck around, all your friends left. Everybody left Destiny. In fact, they left Destiny before the final shape ever launched. So Into the Light brought them back for one last run, and then we tried to have another family reunion for the end of Destiny, and that's where we're at. Like, you can pretend that it was in good shape, but sorry, you know, like, you weren't playing the game, so that's why they weren't making D3, unfortunately. I agree with you, it would be awesome, but when it takes 1,000 people to run what was going on, you don't understand the logistics. You're a blind fan that's like, I want Destiny 3, why didn't you make it? Like, okay. They were making Edge of Fate and like Renegades. They were making these expansions that nobody was playing with like, you know, 400 people, 800 people, and you still weren't playing. And you wanted them to make a D3 with 1,200 people? I would love to see it, but sorry, you weren't playing. I mean, John, we're actually on the same page. No, I'm not. When did I insult you? I didn't insult you directly. I just told you the truth. Maybe I misheard, but let me know what the quote was where I insulted John over on YouTube. Just curious. Like, I didn't. I just told you, like, you weren't. I was saying, like, you weren't. This is hyperbole. You might have been playing Destiny, but, like, your friends weren't. Or other people weren't. So, like, that's all I said. I wasn't insulting you. Lone Wolf says, what do you think would happen with Marathon? Will happen with how few players are showing interest. Again, I think that's subjective. I mean, Lone Wolf, again, like if the game is sold 1.5 million people, it retains, let's say 25,000 people a week, maybe it's 75,000. I don't know the, unique numbers. Like, I don't know, engagement, right? You might have someone who hops on for like 2 hours at a time, might have insane engagement. We don't know all the numbers. So I'm not trying to like glaze it. I'm just saying you don't know. So like when you say players are showing little interest, few players are, how can they turn around? I mean, I get the sentiment. I'm just saying that, okay, we don't know the facts, but yeah, it's a small game, ultimately. It's not huge compared to like Marvel Rivals. Yeah, I mean, season 5, they would have to have like tons of like big improvements. They need to change the core of what the game is as well. And like, yeah, it's up against the wall. Like, people don't want an extraction shooter like this. And if they do, you're not going to convince them at this point. Like, they're just going to play DMZ and Tarkov. Because, like, my proposition has been, like, I think more people that are into these games, they're, like, gun nuts. They like, real magazines. They like real guns. They don't like all this, like, space fantasy stuff. Like, so you're going to have to play more to, like, Halo fans and Destiny fans. And, like, they need to lean fast into that. They need to do that in Season 5. So I think the core of the game's got a really good loop, but they should spend less time trying to get people into this loop, and they should be changing the loop to be way more balanced, like the anti-Tarkov. Like, they wanted to be Tarkov, but it's not gonna, they wanted to be the Halo Tarkov, for what it's worth. Meets Apex. And they need to turn that into, like, we want to be the anti that. We want to bring in, like, people who loved whatever Apex arenas, they love like solo, all this stuff. They need to lean into that type of stuff. So yeah, again, Lone Wolf, I'm just saying in terms of numbers, make sure you understand that like those are peak concurrents captured every 5 minutes. And so if you have a player that plays like in that 5 minutes for like an hour, like it might only capture them, a couple times in there. But I'm just saying that like you do understand there are like 50,000, 100,000 players, right? You do know that. Weekly, monthly. We don't know the number. I'm not trying to glaze that. I'm just saying you do understand it's not like 10,000 players. It's nowhere near that. It's, at least I would say it's like triple that, if not much more than that on a weekly and monthly basis. So just making sure you're on the same page there. But no, it's not a massive game. All right. With that, I'm probably going to get out of here. John Scott saying, yeah, but I don't know what that is, actually. But yeah, Arc Raiders has more players, but Arc Raiders has dipped a ton as well, so. I've not watched the new Ghost in the Shell, no. No. Would love to, though. Definitely been talking about it with my friends. All right, folks, good chats, good hanging out. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Good Sunday night. Appreciate you. Thank you, Sad Queen, for the raid. Thank you for supporting Content Creators. Everybody who came through tonight. Thank you, Tatu, for the 600 bits. Little text-to-speech fun. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. Anything else I missed out there? Pal, thanks for being a mod. With that, I'm out of here. I'm hitting the end credits. I'll catch you all next time. Have a good one. Take care. Be excellent to each other. We'll see you next time. Peace.